As we all know, the most powerful telescope ever built by humans, the James Webb, has recently been launched into space and is now observing the cosmos. Our expectations for the James Webb are incredibly high, but it has yet to deliver any truly revolutionary images. Nevertheless, we're eagerly waiting. Now, you're probably familiar with its predecessor, the Hubble telescope, which has been around for over 30 years and has captured some groundbreaking images. Hubble has greatly contributed to our understanding of galaxies, like the Milky Way and Andromeda. It's still observing these galaxies and sending back valuable data. Hubble helped us unlock the secrets of Andromeda, showing us its vast scale. But let's take a step back in time. In 964 AD, the Persian astronomer Abd al-Rahman al-Sufi was the first person to recognize Andromeda. Born in Ray, he later moved to Shiraz, where he identified Andromeda with his rudimentary tools. He didn't know what it was, so in his writings, he described it as a large cosmic cloud. For centuries, this discovery wasn't followed up until around 700 years later, in 1612, when the German astronomer Simon Marius observed Andromeda again. He confirmed it was a dense cloud, but noticed that light seemed to come from within it. He couldn't tell it was a galaxy either, but he referred to it as a cosmic candle in his notes. Fast forward to 1785, when the British astronomer William Herschel examined Andromeda. His conclusion was that these clouds were space gases, what we now call nebulae. Despite being 800 years ahead of Al-Sufi and having more advanced tools, Herschel arrived at a similar conclusion. Time passed, and scientific advancements were made until 1920, when astronomers Heber Curtis and Harlow Shapley debated Andromeda's nature. Curtis argued that Andromeda was a galaxy far beyond the Milky Way, and even estimated its distance at 500,000 light-years. His ideas were ridiculed by other astronomers at the time. However, in 1925, the famous astronomer Edwin Hubble stepped in and confirmed Curtis's theory, even stating that the distance was likely underestimated. He calculated that Andromeda was 900,000 light-years away. Today, we know that even Edwin Hubble was wrong. Andromeda is actually about 2.5 million light-years away. We now understand that we live in the Milky Way galaxy, but it was Andromeda that revealed the vastness of galaxies to us, because it was far enough away for us to see its entirety. The first good photograph of Andromeda was taken in 1888 by Isaac Roberts, which helped scientists realize that our galaxy is part of a much larger structure, what we now call a star disk or galaxy. Since the 1970s, space exploration has entered a new phase. In those years, the American astronomer Vera Rubin made an important discovery. Andromeda is much larger than previously thought, spanning 220,000 light-years, and she was the first to realize that galaxies rotate around a core. Today, astronomers know that Andromeda is much older and larger than the Milky Way, and its massive size suggests that it has absorbed other objects along its way. In fact, it's even on a collision course with the Milky Way, though this won't happen for another 3 billion years. During Hubble's observations of Andromeda, astronomers noticed something mysterious: a black hole at its center. A photo from Hubble has left astronomers puzzled, as it appears there may be two black holes at the galaxy's core, both orbiting each other. This led to the theory that billions of years ago, two galaxies collided, each with a supermassive black hole at its center, resulting in the formation of Andromeda with two black holes. These types of galaxies are called double nucleus galaxies. Since Abd al-Rahman al-Sufi's discovery of Andromeda, countless theories and observations have been made, but the galaxy is so far away that we still can't prove much about it. We've discovered around 5,000 exoplanets outside our solar system, all within the Milky Way. Even reaching them would take hundreds of thousands of years with current technology, let alone traveling to Andromeda. You might wonder why the James Webb doesn't observe Andromeda. The answer is that it's too close in cosmic terms, which makes it hard to capture detailed images. One of James Webb's missions is to find potentially habitable planets, but those are all within the Milky Way. We need to fully understand our galaxy before exploring others like Andromeda. Yes, James Webb aims to look at the universe shortly after the Big Bang, but it can do so because those objects are much farther away, making them easier to study as a whole. Trying to observe planets inside Andromeda is incredibly difficult because the stars in the galaxy's core block our view. Of course, if you want to take a closer look, all you need is a bit of patience. Around 3 billion years, when the Milky Way will merge with Andromeda, and we'll have a much better view. Join us on a journey through space and time as we explore the mysteries of the cosmos, from Abd al-Rahman Al-Sufi's discovery of Andromeda to the groundbreaking work of the Hubble and James Webb telescopes. We unravel how our understanding of galaxies has evolved and what lies ahead in the future of space exploration. If you're fascinated by the wonders of the universe, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more amazing cosmic insights.